Yo, we going full Diddy with this one. Hello, medics. Today's patient, questionable anime characters. You know, Cat Williams started off the year by saying that everything freaky and deaky will be exposed in 2024. All of these big deviants, his words, not mine, will face the consequences of their actions. And boy, is he a fortune teller. I mean, you got moguls being exposed, you got rappers being exposed, you got content creators being exposed at high numbers. We are putting up, actually not we, it's not we, is it? I'm not included in this content creator category. They are putting up extreme numbers when it comes to PDF file exposés. It's a real problem that needs to be addressed. So today, I'm not addressing it. I'm actually making an anime video. Today I have compiled the weirdest and the most suspicious of anime characters. The characters that I'm talking about today need to be put on a watch list. And as we put these characters on a watch list, we're gonna put them on a scale from 1 to 10. 1 being, yo, lock him up, and 10 being, put him far under the jail. Or her. We got multiple genders on this list. Without further ado though, let's just get right into it. Hoka. Y'all seen this coming. Hoka is the classic anime, yo, this is weird. Why is he around? Though Hoka hasn't done anything directly that is a crime, again, he's weird. I'm talking bros walking behind 2 little boys, licking his lips, looking at their legs. Huh? This is anime comedy? Bro literally gets aroused by fighting. That's not something that I made up. That's something that they wrote on his character. What makes it even worse for Hoka is that his voice actor performance is really well too, so you can just feel the creepiness when he's on screen. I can't even imitate how bro be sounding. I'm gonna just play a clip. Go. Like, bro is fighting a kid and he is getting aroused by it. This is like, no, bro. I wonder if Hoka is anybody's favorite character. I've never met somebody who's like, yo, like, I really mess with Hoka. If you're out there though, go ahead and comment below and expose yourself. With that being said though, Hoka, 5 on the scale.
Tyler, you just called him a PDF file. How is he only a 5?
Listen, this scale is just a bunch of nastiness. For the characters that I have, we putting everybody on an FBI watch list. What do you expect? I can't go high off the gate. All right, next we got Hina Tachibana from Domestic Girlfriend. If you haven't watched Domestic Girlfriend, the title is exactly what it sounds like. Domestic Girlfriend. Basically, for 24 episodes, the main character has relations with his 2 sisters. It's really bad. What puts Miss Hina on the FBI watch list though is 1, this is a grown-ass woman falling for a teenager. 2, she's this teenager's teacher. 3, she tries to commit joint suicide because she knows the relationship that she has with this little boy is taboo. And after she gets caught and loses her job, she doesn't even stop. She keeps chasing after this boy. They have more chapters about it in the manga. The anime isn't even caught up to the manga, and the anime is if you haven't watched that show is wow. This one's just a little bit too real because the Hoka one obviously is like, ugh. But this one happens in real life. And she actually went and, you know, slept with the kid. So I'm gonna have to put her at 8 on this scale. Certified lover girl certified. Now these FBI lists don't just consist of PDF files. They also consist of school shooters. The OG anime school shooter was Gara. Growing up watching television, there were only 2 things that actually scared me as a child. The first one was Courage the Cowardly Dog. I couldn't hang. Just a weird show. 2 was seeing Gara at the tuning exams. I mean, they portrayed him being a real villain psycho, unhinged. And even in the anime, I think he was on a watch list. I definitely remember the Hidden Sand going, yo, keep an eye on him. Bro had me shook as a kid. I feel like if Gara was your favorite character from Naruto growing up, you definitely like chewed on pencil erasers. But yeah, bro, OG anime school shooter. I'm gonna have to put him at 7 on this scale. Let's stick on Naruto though, because Gara isn't the only one who should be on this watch list. And now that I think about it, Lord Third Hokage got some explaining to do, because you essentially trained and raised 2 weird individuals. Rest in peace, my dog Jiraiya, but come on, bro, you had Naruto turning into a sexy lady sometimes. You was peeking into the spas to see them naked ladies. You were a horny guy. You were one of those. And Orochimaru, bro, I don't even have to put him on a watch list because he was already on one. Human experimentation, child exploitation, human slavery, licking his lips at Sasuke, like the list can go on. I'm putting Jiraiya at 3 on the scale, and I'm putting Orochimaru at 8 on the scale. Orochimaru had a lot of slaves, bro. Probably more than Thomas Jefferson. All right, now let's talk about Rudy is from Mushoku Tensei. Hey man, Mushoku Tensei is just a cluster of, what? Why am I still watching this? Ew, that was awesome. Backstory on Rudy is he's like a 32-year-old who was reincarnated into a fantasy world, who then got multiple girlfriends, slept with a 14-year-old, slept with a 15-year-old, started a family with that 15-year-old, and then in the latest season got taken advantage of by a woman who looks 13 but is actually like 1,000 years old. As you go deeper into the anime iceberg, this all sounds normal, but to the average person, what? Rudy is also a freaky deaky dude, so I'm gonna put him at 6 on the scale. And Roxy, you are not safe. Anybody find it weird how when Roxy was like confessing her love for Rudius after she slept with him, her flashbacks were of Rudius being a child when she was training him? Like, is that not like, who cried during that scene? Like, who seen that and was like, yo, this is so romantic? Rudius, you a dog, but you a victim too. How does that even happen? The cycle repeats. I put Roxy at 7 on this scale. All right, Eren Yeager. I don't think Eren's nowhere near as bad as anybody on this list, but if he was put on an FBI watch list, maybe genocide wouldn't happen. I don't know if you guys have seen Attack on Titan like explanation videos or character analysis of Eren, but he's sort of like Gon in the sense of, looking back, this man was always unhinged. When unhinged personalities go unchecked, you develop into an anime school shooter. Gaara's the OG, Eren's the Kevin Durant of anime school shooters. I mean, season 4, his character design got the closest thing to a trench coat. You can say that Marley deserved it. You can say the rest of the world deserved it. Genocide is genocide in my opinion, so he gets placed at number 1 on my FBI watch list. Nina Einstein from Code Geass. Actually, she's off the table. All right, Manetta, this is just a walking essay case waiting to happen. Bro, if this was The Boys, we would be looking at Manetta all types of crazy, bro. He be doing egregious things. They need to kill him off though. Like, he's just a waste of space. I know they try to build up every character in My Hero to make us care about all of them, but if Manetta died tomorrow, bro, nobody would care. I wouldn't care. I mean, My Hero kind of fell off a little bit because I watched the last episode and Bakugo died and nobody was talking about it. I was like, dang, the main man just died. It is what it is though. I'm gonna put Manetta at number 3 on my FBI watch list. Shinji Akari from Neon Genesis Eva. Eva is like the Citizen Kane of anime. If you've ever talked to a film student, a lot of them will say Citizen Kane is the greatest movie ever to come out. It's like the pretentious anime in my opinion. Neon Genesis Eva isn't good when you watch it, but it is really good when you watch explanation videos. Because most people who watch the ending are like, huh? And most people who watch Shinji are like, what are you doing in the hospital? Which puts him at 5 on this list. Beating in a hospital is crazy. And then let's talk about his dad. Being a deadbeat, horrible person aside, you made Rei Ayami, right? You genetically created this person who is a clone of your wife, who you're still in love with, and you raised this person who you know is a genetic clone of your wife. That's like grooming times 1,000 times 1,000,000. Insane. I gotta put him at 9 on the list. Light Yagami. If Gaara is the Michael Jordan of anime school shootings and Eren is the Kevin Durant, then Light is definitely LeBron. Light doesn't get a death note, he picks up an AR-15. That's all I'm saying. Light's hella cool though, I'm gonna put him at 1 on the list. Nagito Komaeda. If you know me, you know I love Danganronpa. Danganronpa 2 is the best Danganronpa. And the game is heavily carried by Nagito. And if you know the type of person Nagito is, you wouldn't be mad at me for going back-to-back school shooter. Nagito definitely belongs on the school shooter FBI list. He's got the trench coat, he's got the hair for it. Bro made a manifesto. This is clearly somebody that if he had access to Google Chrome, FBI is definitely going, yo, why are you looking up guns, poison, and on 4chan? I'm gonna put Nagito at 7 on this list. He is a danger. Lastly, I want to talk about Danmachi, or the English title for the show, Is It Wrong to Pick Up Girls in a Dungeon? Now, this show's title is very misleading because there's way more to the show. It's a great journey about having a heroic duty, going on journeys, being in a cool fantasy world of Greek mythology. But with that said, a lot of grooming. Yo gang, the main character is 14 years old and he has a harem, right? Nothing wrong with harems. Some guys really got it like that. But bro, sometimes it's forced and unnecessary. I'm watching the last season of this show like, oh man, this is great. He's partnered up with somebody who is sort of a big sister figure, you know, 21 years old. And then at the end of it, she falls in love with him, bro. Like 21-year-old falling in love with a 14-year-old, bro. It does help that bro is like naive to it all though. They don't actually animate anything weird unlike other shows. So I'm gonna put the Donmachi harem at a 5. Bunch of losers. That is it for my FBI watch list. Let me know if I'm missing any anime characters. Let me know where you would put Cody Ko and Dr. Disrespect on this one. Also, thank you for 20K. I know I said I was going to be consistent and that was like 20 or so days ago. Look, the past is behind us. Get over it. All right, guys, appreciate you for watching. Weird anime characters are released for now, at least. There might be a part 2.